word inadvertent, that these things happen inadvertently. Instead of telling the truth, most things in life don't actually happen inadvertently. They are pre-planned and deliberately happen. So until the masses realise that these are not inadvertent errors, when Neil Ferguson did the original modelling funded by Gates that shut down, that scammed the Western governments into shutting down, that, you know, millions were going to die in America and 160,000 in Australia by April this year from COVID-19. And then within days, they redacted that. No, inadvertent errors. And once people wake up, they're not inadvertent, but obviously deliberate. And that's what I put up a $1 million challenge recently going, my challenge is that anyone prove to me this is not a pandemic. In the beginning, you know, you could argue that either way, but now the evidence is overwhelming that there's more evidence that's a pandemic than it is a pandemic. But of course, you know, no one will take up these bets because they're pretty safe bets.
Yeah, well, I was talking earlier before you came on about the fact that in the United Kingdom they've readjusted the figures. The CDC have readjusted the figures of people who've died from COVID-19, just COVID-19, that's it. And they've readjusted it down to 1,400 people in the United Kingdom in the first 6 months of the year. But then there's a very interesting part of that as well, that the average age of those 1,400 people was 88 years old. And also, for the first time in living history, nobody has died of old age in the UK in the first 6 months of this year. So you can't quite make it up, but it made me laugh an awful lot when that was published.